Welcome to ODOT's Heavy Equipment Operator Training, where you will learn how to use the machines that build and maintain our highways. This video series is by no means a replacement for your manual. It is simply a visual aid in addition to the manual. Tractors are the workhorses of our highway crews, taking on many tough jobs in extreme heat and cold. Tractors are used by ODOT's maintenance workers to mow, grade, till, scrape, and drill using a variety of attachments. Today, we will learn how to safely operate and maintain tractors and their attachments. We will be working with the John Deere 6115D. If you are working with a different tractor, refer to the manufacturer's equipment manual for details on your machine. When you get to work in the morning, you must perform a complete daily walk-around inspection on the tractor you will be using. This process will ensure that you don't damage the machine due to neglect or have an accident due to a preventable mechanical failure. First, open the hood of the tractor from the front of the machine. From here, you will have immediate access to the air filter and battery. Unlatch the air intake manifold and open the cover. Carefully remove the air filter and examine it for wear and dirt. If the air filter is damaged or clogged with dirt, replace it with a new air filter. If the air filter is in good operating condition, slide it back into the air intake manifold and fasten the latch securely. Keep dirt and debris from accumulating on the grill to help keep the engine clean. Next, check the battery. Unscrew and remove the battery cover. With the battery cover removed, you will be able to visually inspect the terminals for corrosion. Check the connections for tightness. If there is corrosion or a loose connection, it must be addressed at this time. If the battery is clean and the connections are good, cover the battery and tighten the screws. Move to a position where you can access the oil dipstick. Remove the dipstick, wipe it off with a clean rag, reinsert it into the sheath, and remove the dipstick again. The oil level should be between the min and max marks on the dipstick. If the oil level is low, you must add oil at this time. From here, you can also check the fuel filter water separator. Drain any excess water from the filter. Check the hydraulic oil level by visually inspecting the sight glass. If it is low, add hydraulic oil at this time. If you have a 3-point hitch and attachment connected to your tractor, check all of the links and link pins. Confirm that the hitch points are properly connected and the link pins are secured before you begin work. As you walk around your tractor, you should visually inspect all of the tires as well as physically inspect them with your hands. Look closely for cuts or breaks. Check the lug nuts on the wheels with your hands to ensure that they are tight. It is very important to check the tires for proper inflation. Check the operator's manual to confirm that they are inflated to the correct pressure. Grease the zerts on the tractor with a grease gun so that all of these points will be well lubricated. If you have a 3-point hitch attached to the tractor, lubricate the grease zerts on the 3-point hitch and check them for damage as well. The coolant reservoir should be filled between the min and max marks with engine coolant. Inspect all engine hoses and belts for cracks and breaks. Make sure all the hoses are securely connected. Ensure that all the belts are tight and free of damage. Clean the cab completely before operating the tractor. Dispose all trash and remove all loose items that could be safety hazards during operation. Thoroughly clean the mirrors and windows for maximum visibility. Use a stepladder to safely clean the mirrors, side windows, and windshield. Make sure that your slow-moving vehicle or SMV sign is clean, unfaded, and visible in the proper place on your tractor. Check all of your lights to make sure they are working. First, check your headlights, brake lights, and both turn signals. Then, check all of the safety lights installed on your tractor. All tractors must have a working, non-expired fire extinguisher on board. Check your extinguisher and confirm that it is charged. You are also required to have a complete first aid kit in your machine. Make sure that it is fully stocked and replace any missing items. Fill the tractor's fuel tank before work. Do not fuel the tractor while the engine is running. Remember that smoking is not allowed near the fuel pumps. For your personal safety, Oklahoma legislation prohibits a state employee from using his or her cell phone to text while driving a state vehicle. You also cannot use any tobacco products while on state property, which includes your tractor. As a heavy equipment operator, you may think that your top priority is running the machine, but in fact, your primary function is safety awareness. Safe operation is the most important thing to keep in mind when working with your tractor. A machine out of control can cause injury or death. Always be safe on the job and look out for potential hazards. The operator should not wear loose clothing or jewelry and should always wear the required personal protective equipment. Across the U.S., getting on and off equipment and in and out of vehicles accounts for 1 out of every 4 injuries to those operating equipment or driving trucks. Some of these injuries are quite severe and can easily be avoided. Always use 3 points of contact, 2 feet and 1 hand, or 1 foot and 2 hands in contact with a handhold or access point at all times when entering or exiting the equipment. This may sound simple, but it is often not practiced. After you have safely entered the tractor, always buckle your seatbelt before starting the tractor. The seatbelt can save your life in a rollover accident. It is very important that you only use the tractor for jobs that it was designed to perform. Using the tractor inappropriately can result in serious injury or death. Never lift a person using your tractor's hydraulics. Do not stand on tractor attachments or use them as a platform. Also, never let anyone ride on the tractor as a passenger. The tractor can accommodate only 1 person, the operator. When you park the tractor, always lower the hydraulics all the way down. If the hydraulics are down, an attachment cannot fall and cause an injury. We want everyone to go home in one piece.